Alright guys, so today we have a special little video from our friends over at Zenless Zone Zero, of course. So they did this little 1.2 special program for us for the Tour de Inferno, I guess, like update that they're doing that will be coming. My assumption is the 23rd or the 24th, I think, depending on time zone. That's when Jane Doe's banner will end, so that's around the time that 1.2 will go into maintenance and then go live for all of us. But today we're just going to be looking at this little special program they did similar to the 1.1 live stream that they kind of put out last time. But it looks like it's about 41 minutes long here. However, I kind of skimmed through the video. The actual program kind of ends around like 25-ish minutes, and then the rest of the video is just like a live show that happens with like the Zenless soundtrack. So we're not going to be watching the live show, obviously. You guys can watch that in your own time. Feel free to do so. Of course, support them. Soundtrack is good. I do like the music in the game, of course. But let's go right into it and see what they have in store for us.
Hi there, proxies. Welcome to the
Hello.
version 1.2 special program.
Yes, I am ready.
Continuing from our last
Caesar and
update,
Bernice.
Featuring the demolition case that caused quite a stir. The whereabouts of our main suspect, Pearlman, remain unknown.
Yes.
But
So they're
there
talking about the
are
story,
rumors
I guess.
claiming that he's fled to the outer ring. And so, today's program is also coming to you from the
I
boundless
see.
outer ring. Huh? Who am I?
Okay, so that's how they're incorporating these characters into the story somewhat, is instead of just like doing a special program kind of thing like they did with Jane Doe, they are instead wrapping it into the main story with Pearlman apparently fleeing into the outer like rim area, which is of course where the Sons of Caledon reside. So we'll see Caesar, Bernice, and I assume Lighter.
Hi. Well, I'm the intelligence broker with the hottest gossip on the scene, Mr. Z.
Of course.
As you can see, the vast open
I wonder
regions
if
of the outer
this
ring play
new
host to
Bang Boo
update's new
will be
story, Tour de Inferno.
an actual
Speaking of the outer
usable
ring,
one.
I am sure you have all
It's like
seen
cowboy
the
one.
Sons of Caledon, who operate at the fringes of New Eridu.
Yes,
They
yes,
own
We've
a
seen them.
powerful logistics
The two
company by
lollies,
the name
Lucy
of
and Piper,
Leaps
of
and
course.
Bounds, which can handle deliveries through hollows. Perhaps a few of you proxies have already run into some of their team. Today,
Yes.
we have invited two new friends from the Sons of
Good,
Caledon
good,
to
good.
join the program. Let's give a warm welcome to Caesar, the young leader of a legendary
I'm glad they're
biker
already
gang,
filling
and
out
Bernice, the
factions.
master mixologist from the Outer Ring. But they're still not here. They're late, as expected. Man, I have invested a lot into this program. Bummer. Looks like it's all up to me to tell you about the new content in
Let me
this
lower the
version.
volume a
So,
bit.
here we are.
Sorry, guys.
I guess let's get things started.
Just want to make sure
First up
volume levels
is-
are all good.
Is this the place?
Hey, where's Mr. Z?
That's totally good.
Oh, don't tell me he's late.
I'm over here.
Ah, you all good, Mr. Z?
Well, you two are a little late, and I don't remember your entrance being like that in the script.
Mr. Z.
My way is much cooler.
All right, that's why you're the most badass biker gang leaders in logistics in the Outer Ring. Why don't we say
Yes,
hi to
they're
the proxies
definitely
then?
biker
I'm
logistic
Caesar.
leaders.
Happy
Of
to be on
course.
the show today.
Not a gang.
Hey, Proxies, I'm Bernice. Today, together with Mr. Z, we're gonna walk you through the new content in version 1.2.
Out of these two, Bernice definitely has my eye more than Caesar.
Now,
Because
without
she's
further
Fire
ado, let's
Anomaly,
get
and I'd like to
started.
use her with Jane if possible.
Alright,
Oh,
all you
we getting straight into it. Okay, gameplay. Here we go.
Listen on the radio and cheering loud. Heather!
Cool, like new map, new zone. This is what people were complaining about. Is we need new areas to fight in and stuff. New cool things to play. Instead of seeing the same old construction site. It looks like we're getting that.
And in just a few minutes, you'll hear
Oh, Bernice and Caesar gameplay.
The rules are simple. Whoever completes the ritual first will be crowned.
What the Billy and Bell?
The Tour de Inferno is officially
Oh, is this how we're introduced to them
Time for a
officially?
formal introduction.
This
We're
is
the
cool.
Sons of
Yeah,
Kaladin.
formal introduction.
I'm the current boss, Caesar.
Okay, a lot of, it looks like she throws the shield. It spins around a lot. Oh, whoa, it like split into 5 shields. What the hell? Okay. Her one nice slam. Okay. I mean, she is a defense character, so I don't expect her to do too much damage. Okay, Bernice. Flamethrowers are cool as hell, I'm not gonna lie. I really like it. And of course, she's hot. Boom. That's her ult, I'm pretty sure.
Warning. A significant
jumps up and
increase in
flames the shit out of 'em.
concentration near Cinderglow Lake
Oh, I saw
has
lighter
been
there.
detected.
Wait, what the fuck?
The weak and the worthless have no
Ooh.
place in this age. With the power of evil,
Like an
I
enemy
will
gang
discover
faction
yours
for them?
with leaderless outer ring. A kingdom completely under my control.
Oh. I'm not gonna lie, that hollow, like,
I'm supposed to be
that ethereal looked
Leave it
so sick with like its own ethereal bike. What the orangutan? What are we in Planet of the Apes? What was that? Yo, that enemy looks so fucking cool. It looks so sick.
Whoa, that looks incredible.
Like, no, that's how you design the ethereals. Like, that was peak.
Actually has an underground side to it. And when it comes to this place,
Hmm.
I'm sure you two are the
I'm very excited for
Would
that.
you please give the proxies
The story and the
insight?
cutscene stuff looks very peak.
Leave it to me. The outer ring is what people call this underdeveloped zone outside the main urban area of New Eridu.
Okay.
It's far
The
north
countryside.
of both Janus and Faunus quarters, and closer to this desert wilderness, which you don't get to see inside the city. And while it may not be as rich as the big city, it's blessed with a unique local asset.
It's got its own little community.
That's right.
This looks like a new hub area too that we can travel in as like Wiser Bell. And walk around this area and talk to people, it looks like.
Rely on oil to sustain themselves, while also selling some
Ah,
off
so
to
it's a big
companies in
oil
the area.
industry instead of
After the old capital fell, folks came out here
like
to start
ether
fresh,
matter.
escape from old memories, and of course, some just want to hide from PubSec. It's not like in the city. The vast outer ring has people peppered around and supplies scattered about.
So it's up to the biker gangs to get supplies to the locals.
Biker gangs are highly trusted in the outer ring. So, they've also got the best
Are these
intel around.
they're like rival
You
gang?
want to survive out here? You'll need them.
It seems so.
Sounds
They
to
look
me
cool.
Like they're the ultimate messengers in the outer ring.
Of course. And among all the biker gangs,
I doubt they'll probably add the rival ones as like
Yeah!
a new faction or playable characters. They're obviously.
Well,
I wonder if they'll do the same thing they did with Jane Doe though and add it as like a special event like farmable thing like boss that you can play over and over.
Yep. If you want a pro job done, just leave it up to the pros.
yep.
Of
As you
course.
might have guessed, we're called a biker gang for a reason.
Yeah.
We all
and
ride
Motorcycles.
motorcycles.
Motorcycles. I love motorcycles.
Proxies will also get to experience the
Wait,
thrill
what?
and joy of riding a motorcycle.
What the hell? Yo! You get to ride around Mario Kart.
As the
You racing.
best biker gang
Ooh,
around,
sliding underneath. Okay.
it's a member.
Boosting, jumping around.
Biggest bad
That's a cool. That's
is the
cool. That's
young leader
different.
of the
That's different
Sons of
gameplay right there.
Kaladin.
That's exactly what they need. Variety.
Hey, if we're talking fame, you're clearly
Caesar.
the real star here.
Yes, sir. Bernice.
I'm just your average mixologist, running the underground drinks operation.
As for what kinds of drinks Bernice sells,
I'm glad Bernice
we're
is
not
kind of
really
like
at liberty to say.
nicer
But
as a
it's decided
character.
that her drinks are
Usually her
famous
character
throughout the
type of
outer
like the flamethrower girl and stuff, they usually make them like insane, literally mentally crazy.
Plus, there's Piper and Lucy.
So I'm glad they didn't make her like that like stereotype of like, I'm the crazy girl who just burns everything.
Piper is the best truck driver around these parts. And Lucy?
Like they made her fun, but they made her nice.
Speaking of Lucy,
Lucy.
she's always so competitive with Caesar for some reason.
Ooh.
If you come to the outer ring proxies, you'll probably catch those two squaring off.
Well, here's a friendly tip from a
Some
kind
cool
gentleman named
character
Sunglasses.
interaction.
Don't play
We get to see
referee,
between them
and
all.
Try not to get caught in the crossfire.
Crossfire? Don't listen to Lighter's nonsense.
I was gonna say, where's Lighter at?
You'll be meeting
Ooh.
him too. He'll be facing
That looked
a pretty
sick.
tough opponent this time around.
Now that you mention it, the sun
Can't wait for them to make yet another male character in A rank.
in the outer ring, right?
That's for sure.
Even though we're all part of the
This has to be a
Motor League,
waifu simulator, of
we're not
course.
exactly all on the same team. Biker gangs
The
tend to
orangutan,
cooperate
literally.
and compete with
This
each
is
other at the same time out here. Take
In the animal gang, they got like cats and wolves. Hey, 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 hey.
We sons of Caledon
Hold
have a
on.
score to settle with them.
Oh yeah, time to settle the score.
For the
Yo,
sake of the current overlord, Pompeii,
titties.
now's not the time.
Speaking of Pompeii, everyone in the outer
Pompeii.
ring is saying they haven't seen him for a while.
So that's their gang? Or him? He's Pompeii. Okay,
One
he's
day,
Pompeii.
He's gonna have to give up his position as overlord.
Overlord, huh?
Overlord.
Sounds pretty badass.
You know
Of
it.
Armageddon?
And it's not the kind of title
That's
that
their
just
gang, I
anyone in
guess.
the outer ring can have. The oil industry runs the old oil field out here, and the whole shebang relies on support from the Motor League. The
This is
Overlord's
interesting
the
too. So
strongest
instead of the
of the
live stream,
As the head of the Motor
like
League,
with
the
actual
Overlord
people, they did like a
wields
little
their power
animated one this time.
Wields their power to.
With, of course,
What
the
was it again?
voice actresses for
Didn't
Caesar and
Lucy tell you to
Bernice.
memorize all those lines like 1,000 times before coming here? Anyways, the Overlord wields the power to designate transport routes as the boss of the Motor League, which is a huge boon. It's like super powerful, like a mixologist with a whole barrel of pure, undiluted nitro fuel.
Yup. Since every biker wants to be the Overlord, we had to find a way to see.
So
who's the
Caesar
winner.
isn't an
So we came up with
overlord.
The Cross Hollow Motor Race, the Tour d'Inferno.
A race?
Or, oh, this is what's gonna settle it, I guess, on who's overlord between Caesar and Pompeii.
What do you mean, cutthroat and underhanded? Whoever wins or loses is
I assume Caesar will win in the end.
I heard there's a famous legend about the Tort Inferno in the outer ring.
Whoa, what is this
I
art?
have a feeling things aren't as
Oh, this is
simple as
straight up
they
just
sound.
chapter 4, so they are adding story. It's not a little special side thing. This is straight up chapter 4. Okay. That's good, that's good. I thought they'd add story this update. I didn't know to what capacity
Oh,
though.
yeah? Let's see what it says about me.
Ah, come on, don't leave us hanging.
I assume they're going to add new story to Faith and stuff then every 2 updates.
Physical defense agent adept at using both sword and shield in combat. When the enemy
Okay, they're
launches
going
an
over
attack,
Caesar's
if
kit.
Caesar successfully blocks it with her shield, it triggers a perfect block, allowing her to negate the damage
Oh,
and
she has a
immediately follow up
legit
with the next
shield
move or
parry
special
with her
attack or EX
like
special attack,
with her
which
EX
triggers a
special.
perfect block, defensive
She's
assist,
got a
or meets
perfect
other certain
block.
requirements. She applies debuffs
Okay,
to
that's
surrounding
interesting.
enemies, allowing her
Oh,
squad members
she
to
applies
deal
debuffs
more
by doing
damage to
that.
them.
Play it right, and it can be a slick way to attack and debuff at the same time.
She could actually be a pretty good asset to physical teams then.
Protect on-field squad members and boost their anti-interrupt level by providing a shield with her
Boost
EX
anti-interrupt
special attack, chain
level.
attack, and ultimate. When launching her ult, Caesar swings her shield and charges
Okay,
into the
yeah.
battlefield
Oh, she hits like a lot of enemies with that.
stance, dealing damage to
Whoa,
enemies.
whoa, all those
I
shields.
might be a defense agent, but that's because it's what I'm best at. I still know how to make the pain rain.
That's Caesar for you.
All right.
Take a hit and strike back twice as hard.
Not bad, you know, for...
You don't protect
Of
your
course
team.
she's gonna be a limited S rank, so I knew she'd
Now
be
let's take a
better
look at Miss Bernice's
than,
fight.
like, Ben.
Miss Bernice is an S-rank fire anomaly agent who fights
But she don't look too bad.
flamethrowers.
This is what I'm interested about. I wanna see what Bernice be doing.
Too hot to handle.
When in combat, Bernice alternates between her 2 flamethrowers.
Okay,
Mix her
cool.
and
She
shake her
switches
to
between
fire
both.
continuously, while using her nimble moves to dodge enemy
Oh,
attacks.
so
If
like
needed,
holding
Miss
her
Bernice can
special
also
move
concentrate
just
her
literally
fire
flames them
on
to death. Just
blazing
ah!
from both flamethrowers.
Oh, and she can use
Burst,
both.
dealing massive damage and inflicting fire anomaly buildup. It's worth noting that when Bernice builds up enough heat, she enters the nitro fuel
Oh,
cocktail
she
state.
builds up
In
heat
this
by
state,
doing that.
When a teammate's attack hits an enemy, it triggers afterburn, dealing an extra instance of fire damage. In battle, Bernice can use her EX special attack to quickly burn enemies while stacking up heat to trigger the nitro fuel cocktail state.
Okay, real quick. I want to kind of just process everything they just showed us for a minute. I'm going to go back for like 5 seconds. I just want to see. So Caesar looks like a pretty decent character here. She seems to be, so she has like an actual block/parry mechanic with her shield and her special move, which is good. Had they gave her some basic special move where she just like throws the shield or slices a bunch or something, it would have made her pretty bad. Giving her a whole new kind of mechanic, and then her debuffing the enemy as well and buffing your team's anti-interrupt. I think she could be a very solid pick for I think she'll be similar to like a Jane Doe situation, I think, where it's like pick Caesar up if you don't have teams. If you are still new at the game, if you are free to play or you don't have solid teams, maybe pick Caesar up. Because she could be beneficial to Lucy and Piper, who most people, again, most likely have, or like a physical team with like Nekomata or Billy and such, or Corrin. Because I assume her thing will be... I assume her passive will be... What is it? Oh, it's right here. I'm blind. It's literally right here. Defensive. Triggers when there's another character in your squad that's capable of triggering a defensive assist. Okay, wait. Hold on. I'm sorry. Triggering a defensive assist. So anyone that can trigger a block, I think like parry type assist, not a dodge one, she gets her passive bonus from. Or of course anyone in the same faction. So anyone that can like assist and then they like ding, like parry the enemy with like their weapon or something, that's, I believe, what is happening here.
And debuff at the same time.
That's correct. When
Okay.
Caesar is in combat,
And then
she can protect.
while the shield is in effect, the shield's bearer is anti-interrupt level and attack ring. And they show that off because the enemy hits her a bunch of times and she doesn't budge. She doesn't get staggered. She doesn't like fumble or anything. She's just there. So she pretty much, the shield that she gets provides super armor pretty much to her. I assume she's still taking damage here, maybe at a reduced rate. We'll have to see her actual percentages and stuff when people get hands on her in early access. I sadly do not have that. But we'll see her kit when she comes out, of course. We'll break it down and everything. I just wanted to kind of see and understand what was happening here. And then for Bernice, it looks like... So they talked, obviously, yeah, she alternates between the two flamethrowers. It looks like her special attack just shoots a bunch of flames out at the enemy, doing fire anomaly buildup. And then I think when she has a certain amount of her like heat meter, I assume it'll be under her health or something, she can shoot both. And I assume that like brings fire anomaly up like a crap ton.
Nature on her.
Let's go back and see her ult here.
In battle, Bernice can use her EX special attack to quickly burn enemies.
The thighs coming out from the stockings is killer. I'm sorry.
Even if you switch to another agent, the afterburn effect continues to trigger.
Oh, look with Jane. See, this is exactly what I want. This is fat. Okay, hold on. That's really big. That's really, see? So her ult just does like a bunch of fire damage. Like she jumps up, shoots the flames down. But during that, you can switch like into Jane, like they literally just did. And she will then, like, she'll still be shooting the flames the entire time while you're hitting the enemy as your new character.
Jumping into the air and raining down a storm of flames on her
That's
enemies.
cool. Her moveset looked really good there too. Her like basic attacks, that looked really nice.
Someone's here to
Yeah, her and Jane are gonna get along so well.
you. I'll help.
I could easily see like the best anomaly, like Discord type teams being Bernice, Jane, Lucy. That and like the current one of probably like Jane, Grace, Rena.
But this is Bernice we're talking about.
But this is
She's still
I
reports of
have a
nature.
strong feeling that Bernice is gonna be really
Before she
good.
joined the Sons of Caledon, there was a time when Miss Bernice worked alone.
Since Bernice seems to be really good, if you have Jane Doe, if you pull Jane Doe, ring, 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 red alarms right here, skip Caesar. Go for Bernice. If you're not a whale and you're not planning to spend and get like every character and stuff, Bernice is the most bang for your buck if you have any other anomaly characters, or especially Jane Doe. Because I have a feeling that team is going to be very, very good.
Now that I come to think of it, I've always felt like Bernice brings so much energy to everyone around her. Carefree and unrestrained, like she could burn away all your troubles in one go. With her flamethrowers.
Yeah, she's the perfect friend. As long as
She is the
never
perfect
went to a
friend.
meal with Mixer and Shaker.
If you're feeling down, just have a Bernie special.
You will also go on an adventure with Bernice in the
okay, we
Outer
get
Ring,
Bernice's
during which you
agent
can
story.
discover her bright and
Yo, her
optimistic
titties
side
are
and
about
deepen
to
your
pop
friendship.
out.
Bernice has also
Gooner
prepared a
game.
surprise for you. We'll leave it to you to find out what it is. As for Caesar, she's the kind of person who just naturally oozes leadership vibes.
That's right. Caesar's pretty reliable 95% of the time. Whenever there's an argument, she always knows how to get people to come around.
Caesar seems good, but like I said, I don't see her as a must pick up unless you need to fill out teams or like character slots. I don't see her as somebody that like most people, if you have a decent amount of characters. If you pulled even like 1 or 2 of the new limited S ranks or even some other normal S ranks, yeah, Caesar's probably not a must for you. I'd say she's probably a skip.
Of course. But while we're discussing a couple of Sons of Caledon members, let's not forget about our comrade in arms, Red Marcus.
Ah, that's right.
Oh,
As a
new
member of the
Bangbu?
Sons of Caledon, you can
Oh,
see
he's
Red
riding!
Marcus leather riding a bike in the
I
valley.
love the Bang Boo in
Red
this. I
Marcus
love the
launches
new
chain
like
attack,
creative
charges
things they
at the
do with
enemy on
them.
a spike, steamrolling them, and
He's on like a
delivering
spiked
powerful
wheel
explosion.
thing
Well,
and
we've
just
covered a lot of
running
ground
straight
already,
into them.
but
It's
now
hilarious
we're
when they do shit like
finally
that.
on my favorite part. In version 1.2, proxies will have a chance to recruit Caesar and Bernice as their agents from the exclusive channels.
Yes.
Crowned Overlord and Born
Yeah,
to
we know,
Battle.
we
In
know.
the
The
first
shit,
half
the
of this
banners.
version signal
Wait,
set,
who's on Caesar's
you'll be
banner
able
though?
to obtain the limited S-rank
Okay,
agent
her W
Caesar
engine, yeah.
and S-rank W engine Tusks of Fury.
I want to know who the A ranks on her banner are though.
We look forward to working with you, Phaethan.
And in the second half, Miss
Hey,
Bernice,
Bernice.
will be making her appearance
And her
in
W
own
engine,
signal
yeah.
search. Limited S-rank agent
Are they not gonna
Bernice
really
and
show us
S-rank
who the
W
A
engine
ranks are gonna
Flame
be?
Razor Shaker await you.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe because they're announcing lighter as the A rank right now.
And as mentioned earlier, Red Marcus will also be joining us in the new
Yes, sir,
version.
Red Marcus.
All right, I think it's about time for us to show the redemption code.
I assume Red Marcus obviously
Are
works
you
like
ready?
this. Oh,
Consider
hold
it a
on.
token of our appreciation. Just don't forget to
Okay, guys, everyone, jot this down. Go redeem this code right now. Tour de Inferno. Redeem this ASAP. These only last like a day or two. 300 polychrome, 30,000 dennies, 2 senior investigator logs, and 3 W engine energy modules. Go ahead. I'll definitely be doing it right after I'm done recording this. You don't even have to just go redeem this. It'll stay in your mailbox for at least a month, so just log on, pop that,
in the Outer Ring.
Oh? Isn't this Blazewood?
and go on.
That's right. During the Overlord's Feast event, proxies will take
Okay,
on the
new
commission
event,
from the
of
mayor
course.
Blazewood.
I love the way we always kind of have events to do every day. They've been doing good events.
While running the diner, proxies will learn a lot of interesting stuff about the Outer Ring.
What
including
is
some
that?
Stories about the agents from the Sons of Caledon. Also,
Is this
as
like-
a reward, proxies will get to contract A-rank agent Lucy.
Sorry, what language is that?
Now it's your turn,
This is a hidden language
Brace
so they
yourself
don't
for some
spoil
classic
stuff,
Lady
or
Lucy
is it not
sass.
ready yet?
Next up, a new minigame
I don't
called
know.
Bizarre Brigade will be
I'm sorry.
available at Osh's Arcade. As far as I know, players take on the role of a little traveler in the game and fight off enemies. with
Oh,
the
a new
friends you meet
arcade
along the
game
way.
too. Okay,
That's
so they're
right.
not.
Players can get a
I
variety
thought
of
they'd just be
random items
starting to
during the
neglect
different
arcade.
exploration stages,
But
which
they're
will
actually
have a
adding
huge
something new. That's
impact on
good.
your fighting style and ability to survive.
Because arcade's a little dry
At
at
least
the
something
moment.
new
This
every
one
time
looks
we play
very
the
interesting
game.
though.
It's also worth mentioning that apart from earning polychromes by completing the event, proxies will also be able to unlock more new characters in the minigame. Additionally, in the event Roaming the Ether,
Another
proxies
new
will
event,
receive
of
a
course.
vintage computer terminal from the
These will all come
civilization
slowly
that
but
the
surely
pioneers
throughout
salvaged from
1.2's
Hollow
time.
Zero. Nicole
Like bit by
reckons
bit,
there's
just
some
like the
super
ones we have
important
now,
info
like
stashed
PubSec Officer
inside.
stuff and
Nicole's gifts always keep me on my toes.
the other events we got.
I wonder what that info could
So like
be.
Chameleon Golden
Yeah,
Week
who
came
knows?
first,
It
then
will
the
be up to
PubSec
Proxies and
Officer,
Fairy to find out. Now,
etc.,
let's
etc.
switch things up and head back to New Eridu for some fun and casual activities.
Another event.
Puzzles at the newsstand for you to discover.
You heard her right, Proxies.
Stuff at
You'll be
the
able to
Howl's
join
newsstand.
The Redo Tours puzzle event at the newsstand. And
Ah,
unlock different
okay.
puzzles, which
Interesting.
depict some interesting stories about New Eridu.
A little picture
And you'll
puzzle
also
you just
be able
gotta
to
fill
earn
out.
polychromes
It's not
and
that
game
hard,
cards
but
as
it looks
rewards
cool.
for completing the event. Speaking
Of course,
of which,
polychromes. Everyone jot that
one
down.
convenience store is
Polychrome.
leading the way in setting up a neighborhood night market, right?
Oh yeah.
1-for-1 friendship
Looks
fair.
like I'm
Okay,
not the only one
another
with an
like
inside scoop.
You know it.
Anyway,
another 1-for-1 like event thing, I think. Same thing, yes.
Then there will be some fantastic rewards to thank you for helping out.
Okay, hold on. It looks like they've changed what you submit, which is good because last time they did this, they made you transfer like smaller materials you got. So like physical chips and like Denny's or some other smaller currencies or gear you had for better things like this. But I have a strong feeling that people probably complained about that because you don't want to trade even some of your smallest stuff. You don't want to trade gear you grind for just different or slightly better stuff. Of course, it's worth it, I'd say, but at the same time, for an event, they made it better by having these like special currencies or these special things to trade. By completing the event stuff, you get this and then you trade it in. That's a lot better.
Ooh.
Besides this,
That helps you save your
also
stuff
added a new
still.
series of combat commissions in version 1.2. So
Good combat stuff.
if you're
Oh, there's that new boss in
interested.
action.
Additionally, there will be some new challenges winning a notorious hunt and expert challenge.
Ooh.
for proxies to try
Ooh.
out in the new version.
Oh, Jane
And
fighting Jane
that's
again.
not all.
Okay.
We also have new drive discs coming
Oh,
in
new
this
drive
summer.
disc. Hold on. Anomaly proficiency. Okay. Fire and electric damage is increased. Okay, so this might be the new best set for Grace. And this will obviously be the best thing for Bernice here. 4-piece set. And then this is for one for like Seth, Caesar, these defense characters. This is definitely what it's for.
Proxies can obtain them from new stages in
This is definitely this is not gonna replace one for Jane. Actually, this might replace the plus 30, that's the same as the Freedom Blues one now. Whereas Freedom Blues less.
Team Cleanup. To provide
This might
proxies with
replace
better
the
experience,
2-piece
version
for
1.2
Jane,
will
but I
have a
don't think so.
limited time event where you can
It's
obtain
mainly for
double the
Bernice.
drops. So you should be able to get your hands on the materials you
Grace.
need in no time. Don't forget, we've also got other events lined up waiting for you all to discover. that
More
are
Shiyu
just
defense,
as
of
cool.
course.
I heard there'll be
Routine
some fun
cleanup
new game
stuff.
modes in version 1.2.
That's
Oh.
right. A brand new game mode.
Oh, new game
Investigator
mode.
Training course will become available in version 1.2. This mode offers 4 different
Provide
courses where you can
agents
get a taste of what it's
most
like to be a
optimal
Hollow
experience, huh?
investigator and learn some
Oh, what
basic
the
and
hell?
practical knowledge about Hollow exploration.
What?
Each combat course will offer buffs tailored to different factions, and you even get to use agents you don't own.
Okay, I love when they do this. This is so healthy for the game. This is so good to keep players interested in playing the game. They bring in a new tutorial type like information event for people to not only catch up on stuff that they maybe have missed, but you get to use characters. I like that they did this in the new like VR event as well. That you get to you get to use characters you don't have. Simple. You get to use the characters you don't have. They're already like at the optimal level you kind of need them for the event. And you get to use a full team of like characters maybe you didn't get. Like you got unlucky, you lost a 50-50, or you just didn't summon. You get to have fun and use these characters anyway. It doesn't lock you out from them, which is good. Because for people who, of course, are free to play or, like I said, unlucky maybe, you don't, you get to use Jujuan, you can use Xingyi, it's fun, it's good, it's healthy for the game. I'm glad they're doing stuff like this.
Enemies. And there's more. After unlocking the tactical course, you can assign your agents to undergo continuous tactical exercises.
Okay, hold on, this might be bad. Here we go, we're getting the mobile game treatment. Once you get to this point, you can assign agents to do pretty much AFK stuff.
In simulated hollow environments.
So over time, they'll get experience, I guess, or something. This could be good, this could be bad. It could be bad in the sense that maybe the amounts of currency or like quote unquote stamina, if they implement that we have for doing this is very limited. Like the battery, like if this requires energy to use, this might not be very good. If you can just do this whenever though, it should be pretty fine. It'll definitely help people out actually for when they're not actively playing the game. Oh, see, look at that. Okay, wait, this might actually be good. See, you can enroll Caesar into the tactics course. She'll gain 18,000 experience and take 10 hours. So this is actually good, in my opinion, for one reason. Farming the level up materials using my energy in the VR thing every freaking day sucks. Because I will spend 100 energy, the full 5 cards, on just level up materials to give my characters experience so I can get my like Jane Doe or someone from like 52 to 60 finally. A full 100 will only get me from like 52 to maybe 54. At those later levels, it takes forever if you don't already have the materials to level them up. So AFK type experience like this is very good. It lets me give my characters experience. It lets me level them up without having to actively grind the game every day, all the time like that. And only getting so much when I could be spending that battery on better stuff. New Hollow Zero stuff.
We're introducing a new Blitz mode to Withering Garden. This mode allows you to dive straight into combat and rack up
another dive straight into combat thing, which is good. I like that.
After each fight, you'll earn a
okay, with this, it seems they are leaning more into the let's get away from the TV stuff and just put people straight into combat. It looks like they took that feedback from everyone and they're leaning more into doing that. Now, I hope they bring the TV stuff back eventually to some degree. Maybe overhaul it, maybe switch it up a bit so it's not as boring or as like tedious for people. It's not a bad thing. The TV mode I actually kind of like. I think it's interesting. I think it's creative. But it needs to be more interesting. It needs to be more fun to do. Because the main draw of the game is the combat. Or like the actual gameplay like this. But the TV mode stuff could be interesting. Could. Emphasis on the could. It depends on what they do with it. Right now I don't really have any definitive ideas. But I hope they come back maybe in 1.3 or something and like overhaul it. But sorry, at the moment, it seems they're just like pushing for this put people in combat type thing.
Of the same type. For those who love a challenge, you can choose different modifiers to crank up the difficulty. Just a heads up, you'll earn extra investigation points.
Okay, more investigation point stuff for doing the difficulty things.
Well. Naturally, the harder the
so they have exploration and blitz mode for the Withering Garden. And of course more commissions and rewards for it, which is good.
After the update, Proxys can check in to collect 10
okay, another tape login thing. Guys, make sure you're logging in to get these. This is good.
I heard Mr. Z's got some exclusive intel up his sleeve.
Mr. Z, let us know.
Optimizations that you proxies have been discussing
oh, hold on.
So, fill us in with all the deets,
literally talking about what we have been talking about.
At the optimization of the HDD monitor array, commonly known as TV mode.
No, literally what I was talking about. Hold on, wait, they might actually be cooking.
Criteria for commissions that include TV mode gameplay
Whoa! So you can automatically do like an exploration, but it like times you. So if you don't want to actively do the TV mode yourself for something you've already completed, then you can auto do it.
Fairy will help you retrieve any unclaimed observation data and rewards from.
Wait, this is fat! Okay, if you have completed the, like, a mission, what they're saying is if you completed a mission where you need to do the exploration mode, the TV stuff, let's say you got 2 out of 3 observation data like they have here. You can then have Fairy auto explore for you for you have obviously a certain amount of time, look like 15 minutes here. And Fairy will automatically get the rest of the stuff for you. Anything you missed and any observation data you missed will get.
If you're willing to give her some
That's
time. In other words, you only
perfect,
need to explore the
actually.
board once to collect all the rewards. You know,
that makes people for these really long and tedious exploration missions, if you missed one observation data, you don't have to repeat that long and tedious mission again. You can just slot this in for 15 minutes, probably go do some VR stuff, chill, do a Hollow Zero, and come back.
in addition, we have
And you're good.
optimized the TV
That's
mode
perfect.
to make everything feel smoother. Some event animations will play faster, and you'll be
Oh, they made it straight up like faster too.
able to skip
They're
certain
literally
parts.
doing exactly what I thought. I thought they wouldn't do this update, but I'm glad they're on top of things. Honestly, they're very aware, they're in touch with the community, and they're changing stuff quickly based on our feedback. This is exactly what the game needs. As long as they can keep doing this, like year after year, this game will go on really well because they're listening faster than any other gacha game I play. They're listening and implementing things faster than any other game right now that I play, I think.
We've also adjusted the interactions for some common events, cutting down on the number of close-up scenes. Overall, there are many improvements. to the
Oh,
TV
good.
board
No more like
experience
zoom
with
in
the
and out
version.
consistently.
And
They
you'll
cut down on
definitely
the
notice
like
difference.
this, like the zoom in, zoom out, zoom in, zoom out for like
Meanwhile, we're also
everything.
releasing a backup battery charge function in the new update.
Oh my god, finally. Again, I said this in my survey. I'm sure they read that. Like the battery charge, it sucks. It sucks. It sucks. The battery charge limiting stuff, it sucks. Either give us stuff, to finally give us battery, give us more things to add more battery charge, or just completely simplify it, or just get rid of it, honestly. Every other gacha game I play has simplified or just completely nullified the use of stamina / like energy stuff. Please, it's a pain in the ass. I want to play the game. I want to play the game. Let me play the game.
News for busy people. Even if you can't
Stop
log in,
limiting me.
you'll still keep building up battery charge. And when you finally have some free time, you can use all that stamina you've collected.
See, good. So you have a current cap, but then if you're not playing it, let's say you go on vacation, I don't know, you're at school, you take a break for like a week of stop playing Zenless, or I don't know, you're skipping Caesar, right? So you come back like a week or 2 weeks later, and you're just stuck at like 200 energy still. No, you have all this backup energy you've built because it keeps charging anyway, and then you can use this when you feel like it.
Precisely. Next up is a feature
Thank
I've been
you.
looking forward to for quite some
Finally. This is such a good update.
updated the squad configuration system to let proxies
Oh
play.
my god, this is perfect. You can save tons of squads, so you don't have to consistently switch in and out all the time. Thank you. They are listening to us. They are finally making good changes. Oh my god, this makes me so excited for this update and for the future because they are actually listening and making good quality of life
And
changes
use
that
preset
matter.
squads. You can jump straight into combat with
This
your preset
helps
squad
people
right
out
from the
so
deployment
much.
interface. On top of that, you can also decide whether or not to bring a bamboo into battle. At the
This
same
is
time,
so
we have
good.
also introduced a new feature to quickly switch squads in Shi defense.
Oh my god, that's such a small but meaningful change. Like, you see that? That's something they didn't have to do. Like, other games would have just ignored that. They would have just been like, forget it. Just like, I don't know, they click on it and click their other squad and it'll swap automatically. Why do we have to add a swap squads button? No, look, They add a swap squads button, so you can just swap them. It's exactly what I do all the time with my like Ellen and then my Ju Yuan team. Like the enemies will switch weaknesses or resistances, and I have to swap the teams around. Finally, I can just press one button and it does it. I don't have to deal with the BS.
Ooh, so
Also, small thing, but you can see they have what I think will be the meta team.
the experience is getting
Right here,
smoother and
with Bernice and
smoother.
Jane and Lucy.
Yeah. No need to manually change squads every time.
I've been looking forward to this
Finally,
update for
man.
a while, but
I've been looking forward to this update. I thought they'd do this way later on.
agents inside the city. So,
Uh,
how's that all
Wait.
In
Wait.
version 1.2, proxies will get to explore new
Oh!
territory from the perspective of Caesar and Bernice.
Peak!
But that's not
Peak!
all. You'll also be able to switch freely.
Let's
between
go!
Wise and Bell.
Choosing's for chump.
Oh, you can freely switch between Wise and Bell now. Hey, anyone who picked Wise, me, can pick Bell whenever they feel like it now. If you made a mistake, if you feel like switching or you don't like your current character, there you go. And you can switch between agents, at least these two currently in 1.2. I thought they were adding this. I think they're going to add this fully in 1.3, but I'm glad they're giving us a bit more of a tasting each update.
And even though it won't be
Finally.
an upcoming update, by version 1.4, proxies will be able to explore the city freely as
Okay, this is something I really want, but I'm sad that it's coming until 1.4. But that's still okay. Look, you have your character selection screen and you got your time selection, so you can finally switch time of day whenever you want.
any one of your agents. Also, once proxies complete
Which is
a certain
good,
amount of the
finally.
main storyline, starting from version 1.2,
Yeah, you have to probably
you'll be
complete
able to advance
up
the
to
clock
like
as you
past
wish.
chapter 3,
No
I
longer will
assume.
proxies have to
And you
worry
can
about
finally
getting
do
stuck
this.
due to time during a quest. And we've
Yes,
got even
thank
more
you.
ideas
I'm sick of getting stuck. That sucked when I was playing initially. Like a bunch is you just get locked out of things because you can't traverse the time anymore. You kind of just have to wait around for a while or go do something else.
up our sleeves that are all coming along nicely.
Finally.
Looks like today's special program is coming to a close.
It's gonna help so many new
But
players out
next up
as
we
well.
have-
Wait, there's more?
You betcha. We've got a little surprise for you all at the end.
Let's get ready to rock!
Time to lose
Okay, I
yourselves
think
to the
this is
excitement.
this is the music video. So that was 1.2, guys. That was it. I mean, I expected to see the Caesar gameplay. I expected to see the Bernice gameplay, a little bit of a small breakdown. I'm a little bit upset they didn't show off Lighter. If he's going to be playable at all, maybe he's not. But my guess is that Lighter will be like Seth, like an A rank on like Caesar or Bernice's banner, probably Bernice, but maybe not. They didn't show his gameplay off, and they didn't show what A ranks are on their banner, so it's not completely out of the picture yet, but I'm a little upset they didn't say anything about it at least. As for the quality of life changes and the new game modes and the events, it's all looking exactly what at least I, and I believe most of the community, wants. This is perfect. This is exactly what we needed. Great video, great breakdown, exactly what I want to see. Okay. Well, that seems to wrap it up for their Tour de Inferno special program. And I'll catch you guys in 1.2. Catch you guys in the next video. See ya.